Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. Well, the Purdue Extension Office in DuBois County Youth Development has a great program coming up for kids. It's the Science of Star Wars, and joining us in the studio is Jennifer Monarch-McGuire. Jennifer, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Bill.
Well, you have this is exciting, the Science of Star Wars. It's a Spark Club?
It's a Spark Club.
First of all, a Spark Club is?
The Spark Club is a short-term 4-H experience where you can learn about a certain topic area. So it only has to be 6 hours long, which is about how long this event is, and we're doing it all in one day.
Okay, now, and this is the Science of Star Wars. Sounds pretty cool.
Yes, we have a lot of random items in the office that teach science and engineering concepts, but also, as you can see here, relate to the films of Star Wars, and it's all really exciting, and we're really excited to put this program together because we know there are a lot of people out there, including myself, who really enjoy Star Wars and would get a big kick out of this event.
And this event is for mostly kids, correct?
We are opening it up to grades 3 through 12, okay. So anyone in that age range can attend.
And is there a fee?
There is a fee. So because of the cost, because it is an all-day event, we will be providing lunch. Ooh. So we want to cover the cost of that. And then, so it's going to be $10 for anyone who's a current 4-H member now. And then it's going to be $20 for non-4-H members. And that also includes a 4-H membership. So for the rest of the year, if they wanted to do something else in 4-H, then that they could. Okay. So.
And one thing we want to point out with these Spark Clubs, if you don't want to commit to the 4-H program, you really don't have to. But you are becoming a member of 4-H, but it's like a stepping stone.
Yeah, normally we require a 4-H member when they sign up to enroll in a club. Well, your Spark Club can be your club. Like that, okay. You can just do this and that's it, and that's fine. So, but yeah, so, and that $20 also includes lunch, and it's all to help to like defer the cost of the event. Okay,
and it is coming up with, what's the date, time, location?
So the date is Saturday, April 28th, so it's on a Saturday, and it'll be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and it'll be at VUJC in the admin building. So. Okay,
and what will kids do during this event?
Well, I kind of have, again, the current schedule is still tentative, so there's some things that could change, but I kind of have the day divided up into themes, if you will. So like part of like 1 hour might be about helper droids, which we would use this Little Bits droid kits that they can put together and they can program their own droid. We might have another thing where they're building lightsabers, which they can do with paper circuits, as well as we have another lightsaber themed activity. So they're like themes throughout the day. Each hour is like kind of a new Star Wars theme, if you will. And then towards the end of the day, we have more just stations where they can engage in some really cool stuff. Like I've got some new technology that I think I'm going to be able to get a hold of, or Google Expedition Kits, which is virtual reality type things. And then I've also got some activities related to augmented reality. Do you know what augmented reality is,
No.
Bill?
Tell me about that.
So virtual reality is when everything is virtual and everything is different. Augmented reality really takes the scene you're looking at right now, like this chair, if it was empty, and then I could scan it and then put an image in that chair. So some of it is different, but a lot of it is the same. And so I augment just pieces of the reality. So it's really cool, and you can have like a Star Wars character kind of appear before your eyes if you're looking through like a phone or a certain app. It's really cool.
Sounds like things that young people will really enjoy. And
yes.
You're going a pretty wide range, 3 years old to 12 to
Not
12th,
3
no,
years.
I'm sorry,
third grade
through 12th grade. But that's a pretty big range in age.
Yes.
But you're going to have everything that's going to fit them. They're all going to enjoy it because no matter, even everybody's
right.
a kid at heart in a way.
Well, and again, we also, there's some coding activities out there that we can have them do on a computer too that are Star Wars themed. But the nice thing about those is they're depending on what grade level they're in, they can choose the one they want to do. So there's grades like 3 through 7 do one type of coding activity, and grades 8 through 12 do another type of coding activity that's a little bit more advanced. So we have some things that can be catered to their grade level.
Now, if somebody would want to participate in this, what do they need to do?
So you can either call our office, 812-482-1782, and we can help get you through that process and tell you what you need to do. We also have a link, which I've tried to make it custom so you can remember it a little bit better. It's http:// and then it's bit.ly// and then it's Science Star Wars. So we have that link that if you click on that, you can sign up everything on there. Now, for non-4-H members, there is an additional form that you will need to complete in addition to that, but the email that you'll get as a confirmation should send you to that form, or we can mail it to you, or you can pick it up. But there is one more form that non-4-H members would have to fill out.
Okay. And you do need pre-registration because you need to plan this a little bit.
Right, and like I said, it is an all-day event. We are ordering food, so I need to know like how much food to buy and all of that. We also, this is popular. Like we already have several kids registered now, and we still are a whole month away. So we definitely want people to register so we know that it won't fill up and stuff like that.
There's a limit, but that could be changed?
We usually like to stick to 30 people for our events. So, right now we're about halfway there, so not a lot of space left. But we can, depending on how much help we get, which I have potential to get more volunteers, we could accommodate possibly more kids. But that's why I'm trying to get the word out as soon as possible. We're kind of advertising a little early for this event, and that is because, I know it's pretty popular, and I want to get as many kids in it as possible.
Okay, and what will they see this R2D2 unit do? What is the deal with
Well, I only have 2 in our office right now, but I have other friends in Extension who are probably going to lend me some more of these kits, so they can actually build their own R2D2 with the kit and assemble it themselves. And then I think we have planned a little bit where they can build an obstacle course, and you can actually drive it.
Using like an iPad or whatever
Yes,
it is?
so there is an app that goes with it. Kind of looks like this. You can, this helps you build it, but it also helps you like go through missions or controls, and then it lets you drive the droid kit here.
So it's kind of like a little remote control, but using your phone.
Yes,
and you design
and
how
there
it's
are there are different ways to do it. Someone I hadn't seen this yet, but they mentioned that there's even a force where you can get it to look like it's being controlled by the force. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because it's Star Wars. Is there going to be Jedi training?
It's all Jedi training.
Okay.
Yes. Well, we hope that you will not turn to the dark side after this event, and you will appreciate science and all the potential for it. There's also some really cool videos that I think I plan to incorporate in this event that are online. I think they're sponsored by IBM, but they basically explain the science that we have right now in today's world that relates to Star Wars. So they basically build the closest lightsaber that we have in today's technology. They build a version of a lightsaber or a hovercraft, and they kind of show you what these things look like if we tried to build them today. And there are some things out there like droids where we're very, very close to doing it, and they can build something very, very similar. So we might incorporate some of those videos, watch a little bit of that, so the kids can get excited about what real world technology we have out there that they could possibly work with in the future.
And this is all part of the youth development section of Purdue Extension.
Yes, this is programming for kids, and it's all stuff that we also utilize in 4-H. So if this stuff is really cool to you, we've got more of it in 4-H. So please join us. You'll see more of it. We do makers activities all the time. I would love to have a makers club where we could just use this stuff and do that all the time. So if you're interested in leading a club like that, we're looking for volunteers to help us. So
and even 4-H members who are in a club can be part of a separate club.
Yes,
right?
I mean, there's
shooting stars or shooting sports. That's a large club, but they're also maybe a member of the Ferdinand Crusaders.
Yes, so you can, in 4-H, you can be part of multiple clubs. Usually the model is that they join a local-based club, which is a club that is in your local area. So if you live in Ferdinand, there's a club in Ferdinand that's close to you, convenient in your local area. But they, because it's based more on your location, they cover a variety of projects, and they help you with a variety of things in 4-H. Whereas like the Shooting Sports Club, they just cover shooting sports project, and that's it. So, there's kind of benefits to being in both clubs, but you can also just join one. Or if you just want to do a Spark Club because you really don't have time for much else, that's okay too. we are flexible. We try to accommodate all families and all kids.
And whilst you do a lot of different programs, this would fall in the STEM, which people hear a lot.
Yes.
STEM is science, technology, engineering, mathematics, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So 4-H actually has 3 mission areas. One of them is science, another is healthy living, and another is citizenship. So this event is based on science, and we have a lot of stuff we do in 4-H that relates to STEM or science. So yes, this is a science event. We actually have another Spark Club that I might come on here and talk about later too, that will be around this same time, that will be about careers. So that's more of a citizenship or college readiness, career preparedness type of event. And that would be targeted at older kids. So.
It sounds really exciting what you've got going on.
Yes.
But the important thing is now that it's April 28th.
This event, yes.
But you need people registering how soon?
As soon as you can.
Okay.
The deadline to register for this event is April 25th. However, I have a feeling the event could fill up before then.
That'd be great.
So I would encourage you, as soon as you see this, to go ahead and try and contact our office and get registered. We've already got, if our max ends up being 30, we've already got about half of that. So I would encourage you to sign up as soon as possible.
Okay, and if parents are watching, when they drop off their child, they don't really have to stay, right?
They don't have to stay.
Okay.
We have had some requests from parents who would like to stay, and that is also okay.
Well, it's Star Wars. So
It is Star
that
Wars.
might be another reason just to
know,
stay.
Just know, parents that stay, we do not provide
Lunch.
lunch for parents. Unless you decide to volunteer and go through that process, we can provide lunch for you.
All right, yeah, there's always a hook.
So if you really want to be involved in something like this, and we have a parent who is excited about just the idea of it and would like to volunteer. So we've got someone who's doing that, and I mean, you're always welcome. This is exciting stuff, and we'll be doing more of this. So.
Okay, so get your kids involved in the science of Star Wars. It's a Spark Club coming up April 28th. Contact.
Yes.
The best thing is really probably just call the office if you've got questions.
If you have any questions at all, I'd be happy to answer them. And yes, just call our office. And we will be sending out more information in the future. We should have all your emails after you sign up. So we'll send out like a schedule and everything like that, so you'll know exactly what's happening throughout the day.
Well, Jennifer, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks so much for having me, Bill.
All right, get your kids signed up. The Science of Star Wars is part of youth development at Purdue Extension of Du Bois County. Our guest has been the youth development educator, and that is Jennifer Monarch-McGuire. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching WJTS. We're local people watching local people.